Shalom to you, viewer. Welcome to this channel. My name is William. By the grace of God, I'm a man of God from Life Giving Ministry. And in this channel, we will be having more of participation in the Word of God as we get to understand the scriptures, as we dig deep in the understanding of God, and we get more revelations, more about ourselves, and more about our Creator. Be blessed. Shalom. Hello, welcome again to Life Giving Ministry. And by the grace of God, this is another good day that the Lord has given us for yet another good session. So today I'm going to be talking about something that has become crucial in our generation. And in my current generation, it has become something that is notable, something that we've noticed. It has been a problem to many of us as the youth and the young people. So I'm going to talk about marriage briefly, and also I'm going to talk about marriage in the concept of the scriptures. So God's intention was for man to be with woman, but that's not what we see now. It has been a challenge. It has been a struggle for most of us. In my current generation, marriage is actually upside down. But according to the scriptures, I'm going to be referring to the book of Isaiah 54, verse 17, which says that no weapon forged against us shall prosper. But when we come to an understanding that God has granted us the permission that, or the authority that no weapon which will be formed against us shall prosper, it simply shows that some of these weapons are prospering because we are the ones forming them. So in our case today, like in marriage, there's so much of weapons, or so much weapons we are forging. And these are the weapons that are working against us. We find ourselves destroying our own bodies and our own selves and the relationship with others. And the bodies that we have are the temple of God. So we find ourselves forging weapons which are backfiring, and they're coming against us, and they're coming against the marriages that we have. As young people, we are trying to develop a way to find better and good relationship with others, especially when we are in the stage or at the stage of getting married. There's some things that we should avoid, because sometimes we may raise things that are weapons against us. Sometimes anger might come across. This is a weapon that is just within you. This is not a weapon that somebody else is forging against you. It is something that you're forming. You're forming a weapon that tomorrow will destroy you. So in a relationship, you can form a weapon like anger, like hatred. You can simply hate somebody. Maybe you've met this person, and most likely you want to be engaged to them. And then you're going ahead to hate this person. You're going ahead to accuse the person. You've not given this person a chance. This is one of the weapons that you're just forming. You formulate things in your mind. We get to hear much from our friends. We hear much from people that do not matter in our lives. And this is where we end up making wrong decisions. And these are weapons that we've just formed against us. This is why we rely on the wisdom and the knowledge of God. We have to rely on the wisdom and the knowledge of God, that if a weapon is forged against you, let it be coming from the enemy and not from your own self. Because anything that you do against yourself, this is how you destroy yourself. This is why it is important to understand that your body is the temple of God. Let God take over your body. Let God take over your personality, your character, your life, everything about you. This is how you end up controlling everything that is outside. If we are not in control of what is inside of us, how can we be determined to control what is on the outside? If we are talking about today, we are talking about marriage. If we cannot control ourselves towards achieving the better or the best for us in our marital life, how can we achieve better even for others. If you're not good enough to keep yourself, how are you good enough to keep another? So this is the reason why today we are having so many challenges, struggles, and we are having so much challenges in what we are doing in terms of marriage, because these are weapons that we form against ourselves. Sometimes we blame the devil, sometimes we run up and down, sometimes we struggle, sometimes we try to understand so much, but this is just coming from within us. Those who are watching, viewers, I want to encourage you, look at yourself. Before you go on to blame anyone else, before you put the blame or fault to another person or on another person, first of all, you have to look at yourself. First of all, you have to determine whether, have you done best? Have you become the best that you need to see? Because we don't go out to find what we are not. We go out to find who we are. How you build yourself, how you cultivate yourself is exactly what you're going to meet on the outside. If your inner self, you're filled with joy and happiness, and you're glad for other people to be joyful as well and to be happy in life, this is exactly what you're going to meet outside. If you're filled with anger and hatred, and most of this, maybe it's malicious talks and gossip and whatnot, this is exactly what you're going to find. So I would love to urge you, if you really need to become somebody and meet a person that you desire and meet the characters and the characteristics that you desire, you first of all have to become the character that you desire to see. You have to become the person that you desire to see. You desire to become loved? Be the love that you need to see. You desire to be somebody to be joyful about you, somebody to appreciate you, learn to appreciate others. Our battles really are in the inside. They are our thoughts, our imaginations. If you have to imagine yourself to be the worst, you're going to meet the worst. So you have to believe in yourself, to believe in making proper decisions, understanding yourself, cultivating yourself by the Spirit of God. This is not by our ability, so that you may meet the people that you intend to have in your life. So be the person that you need to meet. And thank you for this moment. Be blessed.